The best of the morning to you. This is Monday with Friday, preparing you for a better week ahead. Doesn't it feel like people are becoming more and more unkind? We are bombarded with arguments and quarrels on talk shows in which the guests or the hosts or both infuriate us with lies, obfuscation, insults, and obnoxiousness. On social media platforms, whether we can hide behind anonymity or not, folks seem to lose all their inhibitions and dispense with courtesy and decorum. Sarcasm and rudeness seem easy to come by. Look, the world simply cannot continue to go on without renewing kindness. At the heart of kindness is readiness to be helpful. People who like their jobs say that it's the people, above all else, that make it enjoyable. Those who hate their jobs dislike colleagues who use one-upmanship, lies, withholding, or hoarding information, and selfishness to get ahead. They dislike bosses who care more about results than human capital, and managers who think that management is about managing people rather than processes and programs. I am old enough to remember when we would acknowledge the presence of another human being in our space, even if a stranger. We would greet folks as we passed by or make eye contact with the nod of the head, a tip of the hat, or even a wave. That's all gone. In a church where I was senior pastor in an interesting part of the world, some folks would enter the building and walk right past me as though I didn't even exist. I have yielded my right of way to motorists who wouldn't even wave or toot their horn in thanks. Now, although the world was never as kind as it ought to have been, how do we regain a little bit of kindness? Well, kindness flows from a keen sense of our common humanity. It alerts us to our common kinship with another human, even if a stranger, and it ignites some measure of empathy and action that helps somebody. Kindness makes us bend down, those of us who still can, to help a shopper retrieve her goods that fell through a broken bag and now are scattered all over the ground. It liberates us to give something of value to someone in need, even if sometimes that thing of value includes the benefit of doubt that their need is genuine, like a person on the roadside holding a sign marked homeless. But perhaps the chief reason we've become unkind might be that we've become too busy, too consumed with ourselves, our own issues, our own feelings. So nobody has the time to fight or feel for anybody else, since they're too busy with their own fights and their own feelings. It's a sociological fact that the less we care for one another, the lower our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual energies fall, and the more unkind we become. So to restore kindness, we must restore our various energies. So get some sleep. Care deeply for a few friends. Count your blessings. Complain less. Laugh much. Laugh at yourself. Don't take losses too hard and bounce back early. Meditate alone. Feed your spirit in a community of faith. And make an especially good difference for at least one person each day. You know, I've never forgotten a poem I first read when I was 19 years old. In the form of a prayer, the first line says, "Slow me down, Lord." Later it says, "Give me amid the confusion of the day the calmness of the eternal hills. Break the tension of my muscles and my nerves with the soothing music of the singing streams that live in my memory. Teach me the art of slowing down to look at a flower, to chat with a friend, to pat a dog on the head, to read a few lines from a good book." Look, I know it's tough times now, the world over. But if we can pursue the objectives of that poem, that prayer, we just might become a kinder world. As always, please share this video with someone and ask them to subscribe to my channel. I am Michael Friday, and your week just got better. I'll see you again next week. Happy Monday, all the way to Friday.